Good morning, Natalia here, and today is Saturday, the 9th day of Camp Nanowrimo. So if you follow me on Tumblr, or if you're in my cabin for camp, you'll know that I've been experiencing a little bit of trouble while I've been trying to edit my novel Way of Spears. You know, when I first started reading it, I was thinking, this isn't very good, I don't know how I'm going to revise this to make it better. But last night I finished editing chapter 3, and I'm starting to get really excited about it again. I decided to cut out a bunch of useless material that was in chapter 3. A large part of my story, a large portion of it, is the characters traveling from location to location. They're going on this long journey, and what I struggled with was finding interesting things to write about while they were, while they were traveling from one location to the next. So for chapter 3, I cut out a bunch of that useless, random dialogue and, oh, the horses are trotting along. You know, I got rid of all of that, and I decided instead to add a new scene at a new location that will ultimately introduce some subplots that I introduce later in the novel. So I'm pretty excited to write that today. I am definitely a plotter, so before I start writing this new chapter 4 that I'm going to insert, I'm going to do an outline of it so I know exactly where I'm going and how it will fit into the larger manuscript. And then after I'm done with that, I can actually start writing it. So right now it is, what time is it? Right now it is 8:36. I've already fed the horses, had my breakfast, drinking me some coffee out of my Chihuahua mug. So I'm going to get that outline all done, and then I will probably make another video or two later today to let you know how my chapter 4 is going. So I wish all of you a good writing day. Bye! Alright, it is now 9 o'clock, so it's been about half an hour. I've decided on a name for the town that my characters will be traveling to in chapter 4, and I've also written a small introduction paragraph for this chapter, which I will read to you. It's not the most beautiful paragraph I've ever written, but hey, it's a start, right? So here it goes. The next day, the party headed southeast toward Winholt. They followed a small traveler's road where the grass had been trampled down by feet and hooves and wagon wheels. They came across a merchant around high noon, and the party stopped to browse his wares. Rima traded a few coins for a bag of bright red cherries, which stained her teeth and lips and made Jaco laugh. When he asked to have a few, she spit a cherry pit at him. So, that's something, right? I find beginnings to be extremely difficult because I'm never quite sure how I want to set a scene. So I rewrote this a few different times, and I'll probably end up rewriting it a bit more, but at least I have a start. That's 81 words, so that's something. And now I'm going to continue working and see what update I can give you in a bit. All right, see ya. All right, it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. I went outside earlier and I cleaned horse stalls, so I'm pretty gross now. There were a few horseback riding lessons going on, so I got to see some of my other friends around the barn and interact, so that was really nice. I feel like often, especially when I'm working on writing projects, I kind of lock myself away in my house and don't talk to anybody, so it was good to get to, see people early this morning, and the sun was really bright, so I sat outside and did some homework and got my tan on, but I came back inside for lunch and I got to work on chapter 4. So I've written 496 words today, and it feels kind of strange to be writing a new chapter because I've got myself in the revising mode right now. So I've been struggling through it a little bit, but ultimately I'm happy with how it's turning out. I have updated my word count on Camp Nanowrimo to 3,250 words. And then if I work a bit more today and feel like I'm about halfway done with chapter 4, then I'll update it to 3,500. And in other news, this morning I learned about how I can upload custom, what are those things called? Custom thumbnail images for YouTube videos. So I'm really excited about that because my thumbnail images have been really crappy lately, and they're like awkward faces of me going or something like that. So hopefully I'll be able to update new pretty graphics for all of my YouTube videos because I hear that those drive more people to your channel. Like if you have a really bad kind of low quality thumbnail image, then people aren't as likely to click on it. So I'm hoping that if I can create like inviting, pretty graphics that people will want to come to my channel and learn more about my writing journey. So I'll probably be checking in with you here in a couple of hours to let you know how I finish up the day. Bye.